Greetings, dear ones. I'm Cryon of Magnetic Service. It's a beautiful time. If I told you that I know who is here, would you really understand that? So many times you have heard me say, I know who is in the chair, I know who is listening. There are no secrets from God. I am from the great central source. I am a piece of the whole, like you are. Because I've never been a human being, I do not have the biases that you do of corporealness or 3D-ness. But I have the love based upon the work that you do. Now, before we even begin, I'm going to alert the listener to something that those in the chairs already know. My partner had a difficult time getting here today. Now, there is a saying that says there are no accidents. The saying is a metaphysical development of the belief in synchronicity and co-creation, all having purpose. Sometimes when challenge happens, as it often does in duality, you might criticize it as being inappropriate or wrong, or even suffering. But there are no accidents. And so, my partner has said to me 3 times today, why? Why did he miss his flight? Why did he have to take a 2-hour bus to an airport he'd never been to and get on a plane to a city he'd never visited to be picked up and drive 2 more hours to be 6 hours late to a meeting? He's never missed a meeting. Not on this continent, and he didn't miss this one. But in the process of getting here, he asked why. If there are things to be learned, what are they? Why should he experience this and drag all of those in the room with him? So that this is now a night meeting and it's almost 11 p.m. I'll give you the answer. It's a metaphor and a lesson. It's not for him. It's for all of you. And I'm going to revisit this because it is the theme of this channel. The theme you've heard before. Things are not always as they seem. Here is the metaphor, and it is for the day, it is for the time on this planet, it is for many of you to see and understand. All of you in the room held a ticket for this event. All of you in the room, when you purchased the ticket, felt you knew when things were going to be. Because of the linearity of how you live your life and the clock and what you expect, because of the protocol of what meetings are like, you saw yourself in advance here at a certain time during the day and leaving when it was over. You scheduled your time appropriately when you would leave, the drive time to home, all of that. Then suddenly changed. How many of you were tempted to say, because it was not as expected, This room, very few. But that's not the way it is in life. The start of this meeting happened after the time the other one was supposed to end. It wasn't just late, dear ones. It was over. And then it began. How many of you hold a ticket for something that you have been asking for a long time? You paid your dues, dear ones. You got it in your hand. And then it didn't happen. I'm talking to a lot of you listening to me now, both present and not present in this room. And how do you feel about it? Things have not transpired as you thought they should. In fact, it's gone beyond being late. Looks like they're not going to happen. The healing that has been promised to you, the associations, the business, the reawakening. There's so many. I know who you are. And in linearity, you are disappointed. Things around you are not unfolding as you thought they would, as you were expected they would, all your life perhaps. Come to this point and there's a change. You're sitting there by yourself holding the ticket. You don't know why it's happening. Here's what I want to tell you for this instance. I want you to notice what this metaphor was today. You were asked to wait. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. You were asked to trust that it would. It didn't happen. That way after the fact, or when it was even supposed to be over, still a chance it wouldn't happen. And it did. For those in the room, in this tiny little metaphor, the entire meeting has now happened and you are at